Hello everyone, my name is the Clever Fool. Today we'll be playing the final level of Tamerlane. At least I think it's the final one. A Titan amongst mortals. Let's go ahead and get started.
The relationship between Tamerlane and the Ottoman Sultan Bayezid was one of great enmity. The two of them had been exchanging scathing letters for years. Finally, Tamerlane had the opportunity to crush his rival, whose armies were weary from wars in Byzantium and Hungary. Even so, the Ottoman Empire was no trifling opponent, its army driven by intrepid leadership and the power of its janissaries. The Ottoman force marching to meet Tamerlane was large, but divided. Turks, Serbs, Tatars, and various other vassals all contributed troops to this powerful yet volatile force. If some of them could be pried away and convinced to defect, the tide would turn in Tamerlane's favor. This would be his greatest test yet. The fate of two empires hung in the balance.
Looks like I'm going to be playing some diplomacy this level. Main objectives. Prepare your defenses. Oh, whoa, okay. Bayezid will attack in 30 minutes. Our hints tell us that Tamerlane's forces can support a population of 200, and we are in the Imperial Age there. Nice. Your ability to parry Bayezid's assault hinges on how well you manage to weaken his army before the battle begins. Destroying outlying enemy camps and winning over auxiliary troops will increase your chances of victory. Avoid enemy power centers at all costs before you have fought off Bayezid's attack. Focus on raiding supply camps and convincing the Turkish auxiliaries to desert instead. Tamerlane has brought a large supply of gold with him, but it will not last forever. Quickly build up an economy and seek out new sources of income to finance your army. Gunpowder units are powerful. Beware those of the enemy, but use your own to your advantage. Can Tatars produce gunpowder units? Your scouts report that Tamerlane's forces in purple have arrived in Anatolia, the heart of the Ottoman Empire, and must hurry to establish a camp. Tamerlane's main adversary, the Ottoman Sultan Bayezid in Sion, has marched his forces to the center of the map and camped there. When Bayezid launches his attack, be prepared to face janissaries, hussars, and bombard cannons. Assisting Bayezid's army are several companies of auxiliary troops in green, some of whose loyalties are dubious. Ooh. So green is the color to pay attention to. The Sipahis of the Anatolian Beyliks field cavalry, archers, and heavy camel riders. The Kara Tatars control a force of Targans and camel archers. The Wallachians bring pikemen and skirmishers, and the Balkan auxiliaries are comprised of champions and crossbowmen. Okay, so we're going to want to swing as many of these auxiliaries to our side as possible. Mainly those Tarkans and camel archers, though, because camel archers counter cavalry archers, and that's what I'm planning to make. The Ottoman Empire in blue controls several minor supply camps scattered around the map, but operates mainly out of a dangerous mountain fortress far to the south. Expect to face the finest troops that the Ottomans can offer: hussars, janissaries, cavalry archers, swordsmen, and bombard cannons. Goodness gracious. There's so many. The Knight Hospitaller in red command the city of Smyrna to the west. This military order musters an army of Crusader knights, both mounted and afoot. Sounds like Teutons. Supported by skirmishers, monks, and powerful trebuchets. And last but not least, Teherten, a local Turkoman emir, rules the citadel of Erzincan in yellow in the east of the map. His loyalties are unknown, but it is clear that he has large forces of cavalry at his disposal. Okay, so in the east, yellow cavalry. In the west, red Crusaders. In the south, blue Ottomans. And in the center... Yeah, in the center, we have Bayezid himself, and scattered around, we have auxiliary troops. So we need to get as much done in these first 30 minutes as possible. I'm hyped.
Bayezid has made camp across the river to the south. We do not yet have the numbers to take the fight. So, we should focus on raiding his outlying supply stores and camps.
Our spies report that the loyalty of the auxiliary troops accompanying Bayezid is in question. We should visit their camps and see if we can pry them away from them.
Okay, let's visit the
I'm
camps.
impressed by your conquest, Tamerlane, but I demand one more display of strength. Eradicate the Ottoman supply camps southwest of here, and we will gladly join you.
Let's do that. We're gonna need castles. Where are the supply camps at? Are they here? Marked in blue, it seems. Let's get more villagers on wood. We're going to want some on food as well. Let's take this opportunity to decay out the supply camps. Return to work. Build a mill. Get started building farms. Let's finish off that tower. And send a Keshik down south this way to visit these guys. Okay, let's pause for a second to check the objectives. Raid outlying Ottoman camps to weaken the Bayezid army. So we want to take out these blue camps. Yep. Send an emissary to Emir Tehertin of the Turkomans in yellow. Yep. Parley with Wallachians, Balkans, and destroy the 2 Ottoman supply camps. Okay. We need as much stone as possible. Gold as well. Let's parlay. Looks like the one supply camp is going. Keep producing villagers. We need castles online.
But my men are inexperienced. If you
Okay.
bring 5 elite Keshiks to my citadel to train them, I will join you and convince the Kara Tatars to do the same.
They need to be elite Keshiks, huh? Got it. So that means we need to prioritize getting a castle online. Okay, so we need to do the 5 elite Keshiks. We still need to visit the southern auxiliaries. Let's do that now to see if we can figure out a way to get there. Sneak by red. Are red on the enemy team here? Not sure. There's the Ottoman auxiliaries. Unfortunate. We need a blacksmith. We need a university. We need castles. We need more villagers. More.
I hear that you have recently planted much gold, Captain. If you are willing to share some with us, perhaps we can be convinced to break camp and go.
Sure. That sounds reasonable.
I never doubted you for a second. Come on, men. We serve a new lord now.
Very good. Let's pick up archer armor. We still need elite keshik. We still need more food. And we contribute 500 gold to player 5. Let's, we have tons of gold. Let's go ahead and do that now. Player 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Confirm.
Would never share his spoils with us. Let us go home, men.
Let's get some archery ranges out. And take a look at what these auxiliaries want. We still need to raid outlying Ottoman camps here.
Never desert Bayezid. Death to you, Tamerlane.
Oh, and they've got us cornered in here. Wow. What a great play by them. That is very unfortunate. Let's retreat our cavalry archers. We need castles. Wow, they actually like pincered us. That was a nice trap by them. Let's grab bracer. Let's pick up heavy cavalry archer. It'd still be in our best interest to destroy their bases here, but we'll need more defenses. I thought we got a second castle online at some point, but I guess we were wrong. Let's send them back to this castle. Pick up conscription. The elite upgrade needs more food. Let's go hunt this deer. We're gonna need lots more units. We need 700 food for the elite keshik upgrade. Let's build another one. We need more food ASAP. 17 minutes left remaining. Let's take a treb and build a couple more ranges here. Keep training heavy cavalry archers. Let's pick up blast furnace next. These guys are out of stone. Let's mine some more.
Derhal kıl gaymen. Algı çık gaymen.
15 minutes remaining. Let's grab chemistry, then siege engineers. Keep training elite keshiks. Let's send these 5 over to the Ottomans now to have their auxiliaries join our side.
A deal is a deal, Tamerlane. We will be there for you when the time comes.
Perfect. And now let's actually take this time to destroy these bases for real.
The Turks will not be using these horses anytime soon.
Very nice. Let's set up markets, pick up guilds.
Emriniz. Düşün algıç gaymen.
Let's pick up Bombard Tower.
Selam. Derhal kıl gaymen.
Keep building heavy cavalry archers. And think about how many auxiliary camps we have. I've already done most of those.
The Turks field fewer janissaries.
Salam, hazır Rayman. Emriniz, Rayman.
Let's get plate barding armor out for our cavalry.
We have seized Turkish weapons and armor from this blacksmith.
Okay, apparently I didn't need to research that because they were going to research it for me anyway.
Emriniz.
The grain in these mills will feed our men now.
Very good. Let's keep knocking these guys down to size. We have 11 minutes left. Let's train more Keshiks. Let's get a few more stables out. Where are my stables?
Teyyar derhal kıl gaymen.
We're low on wood. Need to repair this castle. Keep producing archers. Let's pick up Hussar. Get more wood choppers. Low on wood here. More wood choppers it is. Let's get a few more trade carts out. Get more Keshiks out. Start thinking about taking out some of these siege engineers. Hunt the free deer while we can. And hit the pop cap here. Let's go ahead and pick up Timurid's siegecraft once we have enough wood. Let's have our builders rotate to wood so that we have enough resources.
Bayezid's Serbian auxiliaries seem to have left some caltrops here.
We researched halberdier?
Selam.
Okay, that's actually pretty good. Let's build a couple of barracks here in that case. We're going to be short on wood still.
We have seized Turkish weapons and armor from this blacksmith.
Wow, so I basically just like needlessly researched a lot of text here, it seems. I could have just seized them all.
The Turks will field fewer janissaries.
Okay, we're doing a lot of great damage to them. And the east side has a good number of resources. And we've hit the pop cap, fortunately. Still doing really well here. The important thing is that the camel archers are on our side now.
Hey, selam derhal göç gaymen.
Got a ton of units over here, holy crud.
Let us see Bayezid fire his cannon without this gunpowder.
Let's start building bombard towers. Let's just build the one here. And the rest of these guys can just hang out on the defensive for now. I'm content with these dudes on the defensive. Let's pick up Elite's Step Lancer. Four and a half minutes approximately less. Oh, and we researched siege engineers for us. Okay, well, if I had known that this place would get all my siege checks up for me, I wouldn't have bothered researching the text myself. These guys are out of gold. Let's send them down here. Are the red team our enemies? I can't tell. The Knights Hospitaller are our enemies. Yep. We need a castle here. So let's switch focus.
Let us see Bayezid fire his cannon without this gunpowder.
Golden wood and tribute, very nice. And let's actually cross from down south. Keep our queues filled up. And I think we're in good shape. We could stand to get another castle in the west, but I think we're going to do pretty well here for ourselves. Let's have these guys mine stone since we're going to need that more for now. And Teal's base doesn't look huge. In fact, let's see if we can raid this guy. Destroy these camps in the front here before they start doing anything. Should we build some siege workshops? Maybe. Let's try that. I don't want to block my trade routes. But sure, I'll go ahead and build some siege workshops here. The west side is a bit under fortified. Okay, so we're done preparing for their attack.
Not a one will survive.
Selam. Emrin derhal kıl gaymen.
These guys are out of gold. Let's build up a castle here near this gold. Oh, that is a lot of powerful green units there. Let's see if we can hit them from the back. No. That's too risky.
The enemy is breaking into a full rout.
Stefan Lazarevich is wounded. What hope have we now against the Tatars?
Amir, Sultan Bayezid has fled the field and taken refuge in his mountain fortress to the south.
Is that so?
Be as far as he likes, but we will track him down as a wolf does his prey.
I mean, that fight was so fast that most of it happened off screen.
We thank you for weakening the Turks for us, but it really is past time you left our lands now.
Oh, what?
I will burn your city, just like the other.
Yeah, hold on a sec.
We'll try.
You will try. And you will die. Let's rotate west. I mean, the siege on Bayezid was so fast.
Tamam. Tayyar men.
Any more stone to be mined? Yes, there is.
Hazır. Emriniz. Emriniz. Keskeymen. Kuhraymen.
Let's get our full forces ready and assembled. We don't have very many trebs, which kind of sucks. Do we have any must survivors here? No, we don't, but we do have to destroy the Knights Hospitaller, which is a shame. Not a huge deal. We'll just have to live without
You may trade at my markets if you like.
good siege for a little while. Way ahead of you, my friend. I've already got a trade network set up.
My men are trained and ready to fight. We ride with you, Tamerlane.
That's a bit late, don't you think? That's a lot of Teutonic Knights, but Teutonic Knights are not going to be that good in the face of what we've got. You gotta keep in mind that we actually want to clear a little bit of population space here.
Tayyar men.
Okay, they can take out the center all they want. It really doesn't bother me a single bit. So long as we're doing good work against the enemy, it doesn't matter to me. Any inefficiencies here? Yes, there are. They've got boats, which is annoying. But not horrifically annoying. Let's go ahead and buy some stone, sell some wood, sell some food. And build a castle here. We don't need to research heated shot because I think we have it. We only need to distract these bowmen for a little while. Let's finish off the trebs. Plenty of gold. We probably should be training steppe lancers over light cavalry. But getting a castle up on the water to fend off the Galians will be helpful in the long run for us. At present, we just lack a sizable siege force here. Their armada's scuffed. There's no need to be afraid of them. Let's rebuild some military buildings. Keep our lads queued up. It's a really pretty looking base. And it looks like blue has finally decided to show their face again. But they've been weakened significantly. Oh, come on, Amir. Not like this, dude. Not like this.
That Smyrna depends on shipments from Europe for wood and gold. If we destroy the outer defenses of its harbor, the rubble will fall into the sea, causing supply ships to be dashed to pieces on the rocks.
Okay.
Execute the deceit perpetrator. Prepare the attack on the harbor of Tyre.
Yeah, that's just how it goes, right? Because once they betrayed you, they'll betray anyone else. That's such as life out on the plains. Still have plenty of units left to be brought to the fore. Let's let our high-range trebuchets do the work. Now, I've never really thought much of one range on trebuchets. They already have very high range to do their job, but I guess it makes them easier to protect, which is something that I will take, especially since I have the resources to do so. Let's roll Step Lancers and Light Cavalry. We still have tons of heavy cavalry archers here. But the main focus now needs to be of our trebuchets. They need to do work, and I need more of them. I think I saw one back here. Let's move these guys up. Our trade units are still doing just fine, as usual. There's our Sipahi commander. It's a well-fortified base, but it lacks production power. There's a random siege ram out here in the middle of nowhere. Yellow does seem to be sending some token forces. We're mainly focused on taking red for now. To make things easier for us. Yeah, I don't really see a reason to upgrade to Scorpions. Perhaps it'd be fun. What the hell, we have spare resources, let's go ahead and do it. And blue doesn't really seem to be in the mood to attack us, which doesn't bother me one bit. Oh, the Knights Hospitaller. You guys made a big mistake. That's a cool new building there, fortress. It looks like it's marginally stronger than a castle. It just doesn't get upgrades. Elite Teutonic Knights are cute and all, but if you're only going to send them at me one at a time, it's never really going to be able to do the job. Oh, red actually does have some semblance of an economy outside the walls. But I'm sure they'll fold like a wet paper bag soon enough. Let's also just move into scorpions, because why not? Why not? It's a campaign. We're meant to have some fun. It's a game, you know? We should enjoy ourselves a little bit. It's not like we're gonna run out of gold anytime soon. And sending champions is really not gonna have much of an effect on me. That bombard cannon would be nice for us to take out, though. Imagine trying to come at this harbor like purely from a naval perspective. I think it'd be pretty difficult to do so. Yellow can keep blue distracted for the time being. More trebs. More units. We got such a nice diverse army comp. Like, we've got Halbs, we've got Steppe Lancers, we've got Trebuchets, Elite Keshiks, Cavalry Camels, Heavy Scorpions, you know, Mamelukes. Look at this villagers going. We got a lot of stuff going for us here. Out of stone, unfortunately. Not an insignificant force, but not a force that I'm worried about. And this game is all about numbers. So long as you have numbers, you will be able to deal with the enemies. Let's stack up the queue some more. More Keshiks. More Steppe Lancers.
Merchants supplying this city will meet a foul end on these sharp rocks.
That's the secondary objective complete. Though I'm not entirely sure what the purpose of it was. To block the arrival of supply shipments. I mean, I guess? But like, we've already defeated Red almost completely at this point anyway, so that secondary objective maybe is for some slower players, perhaps. Not to toot my own horn or anything. Yeah, this is maybe the first instance I see of Ottomans and Crusaders working together, you know? I'd figure they'd be enemies, but stranger things have happened, I guess. I'd rather not lose my hero for no reason. Let's back these forward cavalry archers back to the main army. Think about moving these guys southwest as well. Fix the lumber camp and destroy this TC. Now Turks have good cavalry archers as well because they've got the Sipahi. So their cavalry archers have 100 HP.
Lies a smoking ruin. Flee! Flee before the Tatars kill us all!
And the last objective is to Capture Bayezid. Okay, by forcing him out of his castle. I thought we'd have to convert him or something. That would have been dumb.
Tayyar men.
Düşündüm.
Let's have these villagers rebuild. Bunch of military buildings up in the front here. In the meantime, let's keep rotating forward with our entire army. Let's keep training tons and tons of cavalry archers. Got a couple guys cooped up in this stable, not doing their job. Let's fix that. And we've actually lost a good amount of our force here. We should regroup and rebuild.
Emriniz.
And take these forward golds. Have you guys take this forward gold. And start thinking about battering down the southern fortress. Let's go through the western gate and blast through them. The toughest contenders will be these Turkish bombard cannons. But look at that array of trebuchets that we've got. Send more trebs downwards. Send more cavalry downwards. Do they seriously have boats? That's annoying. That's real annoying. Yeah, they do. They've got cannon galleons up in this. Well, it does look like the waterway is very small, so we shouldn't have trouble taking them out with our cavalry archers. Let's maintain the focus on the western side here.
Selam. Tayyar men.
Hazır derhal tayyar men.
As for wood, guys can come back here. Get started on the archery range now again. And I've never really thought much of Turkish champions. I don't really see that run very often. But to each their own, I suppose. Those guys do quite a number on our trebs here.
Tayyar men.
Let's build a castle so we can get treb production up from here again. And maintain production of cavalry units. This mountain fortress is really cool. Props to designers for that. I feel like these buildings and like these maps are just so tastefully designed. They look really, really good in HD. I'm a huge fan. Especially considering the disaster that was like Warcraft 3 that released recently. It just really makes me appreciate this game much more.
Hazır emriniz. Tayyar men.
For a second, I thought I only had 900 wood left, but it was actually that I had 9,000 wood. It's a cool looking base. I'm sure it's nice to have docks in the mountains. But none of those boats are going to help you if, you know, we can just run around them.
Tayyar men.
Hazır Kubraymen.
They said that trip should be enough to batter the castle down. And wow, that's a nice gold mine they've got. They were in no danger whatsoever of running out of gold at any point. But then again, neither were we.
I surrender. Just spare me your great Tamerlane. I beg you.
No adversary can stand his ground against me. I am a titan among mortals, a harbinger of devastation. Fire without
He's a big boy. He's got 10,000 HP. Look at that guy. I don't want this guy on my side. Did you just say kill me? Oh no, he didn't. Killing sounded like kill me. I wasn't paying too close attention. But man, what a fun level. So moral of the story is go southeast. Like you don't even need to research technologies. Like forget that. They just got technologies like nice and stored up in these buildings over here. Screw that. Screw researching your own technologies. In fact, don't even build a blacksmith. Just capture it from these buildings. I don't regret researching those early, but it does take the pressure of the early economy out. My suggestions here are to build up boom as fast as you can. Since it's a timer before they attack, you know, you want to develop your economy as quickly as you can. So that'll help you a lot. And I really like the way that this level was designed overall. It's still quite easy for a final level, but it's very dynamic. There is always something for me to do. From the start, sending my emissaries off to visit everyone while constructing my base, and then visiting each of these camps to discover the objectives that they had for me, and then fulfilling each of the objectives was very, very cool. I also liked the nice touch that, you know, one of the camps refused to switch sides. I think that's pretty cool as well. It definitely caught me off guard, and I lost a lot of my early cavalry archers there. They kind of got pincered between the water and archery range and a champion that was blocking them off. I think I ended up losing like 4 or 5 units there early on. But then after a while, you know, it seems that these guys, like many other campaigns, get limited by the amount of production buildings that they have, and you effectively have 30 minutes to destroy as many of those production buildings as you can. You really don't have an excuse for not wiping out the eastern side because they're not very well defended. But doing that sweep is very, very good as well. These markets are good for trade, and conveniently they set you up with a market that's on the other side of the map to start trading. Like overall, I can tell that there's a lot of thought that went into designing this level, and I really appreciate that. The cities look wonderful, and the fights are engaging, and it's really just spamming hordes and hordes of units into the opponent. It's super, super fun. Cavalry archers are my favorite unit, so I'll never complain about a campaign that features them heavily. Very nice. I had a lot of fun.
The Battle of Ankara was a catastrophe for the Ottomans. Never before had they suffered the disgrace of having the Sultan captured in battle. Turning his armies around, Tamerlane left Anatolia in chaos. It is only a matter of time before he seeks another victim. The man ended his tale on that foreboding note. I realized that I had to prepare my kingdom lest my lands appear ripe for the picking. I ordered everyone to retire to their quarters. We would discuss this new danger in the morning with clear and ready minds. Suddenly, the doors burst open, and a servant rushed toward
Ah.
A messenger from the Waldrot called Tamerlane is here to speak to you. He claims that you are harboring someone of interest to him. I turned to the old man who had not heard the messenger and asked for his name. His weary, dark eyes met mine, and he answered in a grim voice. I am Toktamish Khan.
Oh.
Of Genghis Khan, and the rightful ruler of the Golden Horde. Landless and friendless, all I have left is my tale.
Oh, I did not see that one coming. I wonder what the narrator's empire is historically, and whether or not they made it out. But having Toktamish be the storyteller was a good choice there. I thought I killed him. Oh, I remember now. It's because they left the hunt. He left the hunt to two of his generals in order to deal with the rebellion at home. I remember now. So his fate was actually left unclear. That's a really nice touch. I'm a fan. Cool. Fun campaign overall. There's our nice shiny gold medal. Our next campaign that we'll be working on will be Genghis Khan. But actually, before I do that, I'm probably going to play through a custom campaign that I saw posted on Reddit a few days ago. It seemed pretty cool, playing as the Teutons, one of my favorite civs. So I'll probably go through those. I'm a big fan of custom Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition content, and I am always willing to push out more. These are fun, relaxing, and engaging all at the same time. Super happy to play them. Until then, my name's been The Clever Fool. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time.